Hi ho, rock and roll fans. Hello, rock roundtable fans. This is Steven here again with my third segment onto Kiss, my favorite, one of my favorite bands of my life. And revisiting their stuff as they're going through their farewell tour, I've come to appreciate some albums more, or didn't remember how good some of these were. Now I decided to go on some of the albums that are not really fan favorites, but I have come to really enjoy them and think they deserve a second chance with the Kiss fans. And I'll start off with this one is Dynasty. Came out in 1979. Now, most people know this by I Was Made for Loving You and think this is strictly a disco album. Far from. You know, it's an interesting album. It's different. It's a little eclectic. There's a Rolling Stones cover. Ace does 2000 Man. I love that song. Sure Know Something is a great acoustic song by Paul Stanley. Dirty Living is not bad by Peter Criss. Magic Touch is another mid-tempo, under the radar Paul Stanley song, which sounds like the blueprint for the 80s Kiss material or his solo album. Charisma is not bad. You know what? It's not all disco. There's one disco song. It's a little lighter rocker, yeah, but it's no disco album by any means. I think this deserves a little bit more love from the fan base. Next up, 1997's Carnival of Souls. This is Kiss going for the grunge sound. And a lot of fans did not like that. And for me, I love it's still a hard rocking. It continues that revenge vibe of rocking hard. I would have to say Hate is a great Gene Simmons song. I liked Master and Slave by Paul Stanley. I Will Be There is a great ballad by Paul Stanley, sung to his children. A great, great song. Jungle is almost 7 minutes long. Great track. Really shows Kiss's musicianship on this. If anybody thought these guys can't play, you got to hear that. Jungle, you have to hear it one time in your lifetime, for sure. There's a great, interlude of the instruments playing. Fantastic song. In the Mirror is, I guess, the closest thing we're going to get to Paul kind of being melodic on here. A lot of people like I Walk Alone. I never got into it. I appreciate the lyrics. Paul's a good song, but I never got into it. Overall, it is Kiss sounding different. It is Kiss being grunge, so I get the people not getting on board. But I like it. I like some of those songs on there, and I still listen to it from time to time. Now, the one that's, I think, gonna really that polar, one of the, there's two albums that really polarized the fan base. One was The Elder, and the next one was Unmasked. You know what? This for me is a greatest hits package on its own. Yes, it's poppy. Yes, it's kind of disco-y. But you know what? There's hooks. There's hooks here for days. And opening track, Is That You? One of the best opening tracks on a Kiss album ever. It's fantastic. It's sexy. It's raunchy. It's badass. Shandy, cute little song. Ace is great on Talk to Me, great song, and Two Sides of the Coin. I mean, there's even a Kiss website called Two Sides of the Coin. Why? Because it's a great song. And a bottom line, yes, it's poppier, but a great song is a great song is a great song. Again, Tomorrow and what's the other one? What Makes the World Go Round should have been top 10 hits for Paul Stanley and Kiss, and because people weren't ready to get into it, they weren't. But they are hits, in my opinion. I mean, if Bon Jovi did this, it'd be a 10 million seller. Great album, in my opinion. Yes, again, I'm gonna go. It is disco-y, a little bit poppy. Yes, but how many bands change their style? You gotta try different things. They can't make Destroyer 47. They got to do something else, and they had to fit in with the times. And I think it was a great album, underrated in my opinion. And those are my choices for the under the radar Kiss albums. So this is Steve from the Roundtable. Let me know what you think are some of their underrated albums or songs, and I'd like to hear from you. So hit that like button, subscribe, follow us on Facebook and YouTube, and you name it, everywhere around the world, we are there somewhere, offering you the best in music and movies, video games, and comic books around the world. So this is Steven from the Roundtable, signing off. Live the dream. Enjoy 2022. It can't be any worse than 2021. All right? Take care and rock out.